A very good morning, this beautiful Thursday morning where we discuss matters, relationship when it comes to family matters. Every Thursday, this is a place to be. And this time we're going to do it a different way because it's not about a husband, a wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, dating and all that, but it's about mentorship. Yes, mentorship, and then there's relationship between the mentee and the mentor, and I have an amazing panel of a mentor and mentee, beautiful ladies who will be taking us or helping us unpack this relationship when it comes to mentorship. So remember to be part of this conversation. You can do that through our social media platforms, SMS line 20316, WhatsApp line 0786 316 316. That is where you can be part of this conversation. So loop in and remember to send in your compliments, questions, feedback for me and the beautiful ladies in studio. So help me welcome them in studio this morning. I think I'll start with you, Rohani, then I go to Nashami. So start by introducing yourself.
Hello, my name is Rohani Naliaka. I just cleared high school.
Right.
And I am very excited to be here. I'm stoked. And I hope we're going to have a wonderful session.
Amazing. Welcome. Good to have you.
Thank you so much.
Nashami.
Yay. Hi. My name is Nashami Wangara.
Yes.
I'm happy too. It's always a joy just talking. Talking gives me joy. So.
Right.
But I'm really grateful to be here.
Yes.
I'm a few things. I'm a mentor. I am a youth counselor. I am an author. I am, what else I am? Hey, Nicola Vitumo, but let me work with that. Those are the basics for now.
Yes.
But initially, I'm a trained hospitality expert, having worked in the industry for quite some time, but no longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I love about the two of you is that the unique names that you have. Those are not names we hear every day. Nashami, Rohani, beautiful names, you know. And of course, you're going to have a very beautiful conversation right here with you two bubbly people. And to start us off, I'll start with Nashami, just probably because you're the mentor here, and this is your mentee.
Yes.
What kind of a relationship, or how should a relationship between a mentee and a mentor look like?
Well, I would say, that relationship, for starters, if it is founded right, then everything would build on it. So it is, for me, it's the foundation in building first the relationship.
Right.
How should it be? It's in every angle. It's the emotional bit of it, it's the social bit of it, it's the professional bit of it, it's the spiritual bit of it. I believe in a wholesome kind of relationship. In as much as we can be mentoring in a specific area, but it's a relationship that should be open in all spaces, so that this mentee is confident that whatsoever beyond what we've agreed on, I can always reach out and talk. And also I believe it's a relationship that is open, open in the sense I can speak my mind, she can speak her mind.
Lovely.
That space, because if I come in as like, I am the older one here, I am the mentor here, so be the listening ear, it would sever that relationship. So if it's a two-way communication, everyone has a space to speak. Yeah.
I love that. That's perfectly put, but I also want to hear what Rohani has to say about the kind of relationship you have with your mentor, and are you friends first? Let's start from there.
Yes, we definitely are friends. We're very, very good friends.
Yeah.
Despite the age gaps. I think a lot of people find it difficult building friendships with older people because of something to do with the Gen Z and the millennial gap, So you guys really don't understand us.
Absolutely.
So finding the few 1-2 people who actually get us, it's usually intimate relationships. We usually try to build up. So me and my mentor here, we're really good friends. We talk on a daily. She'll call me and tell me where she's ailing, where she's sick. And I don't have tips, but I'll just listen. She likes to be listened to.
Oh, wow.
I just have to listen to her. So yes, we definitely are friends.
I'm just wowing, and I'm wowing, because, such a little person, but then, you found friendship or a friend in her that she can actually just listen to you and you feel, you've actually communicated to someone. I've been heard, I've been seen. Is that how you feel with her?
And the way she's saying, she might not have the tips, and you'll agree with me, Sally. Sometimes we don't need somebody to give us feedback.
Right.
We just want someone to listen. Maybe my age mates will start giving me ideas, and I didn't want. So when I go to Rohani, I'm like, let me just speak. Then when we are done, that phone call, of course, I end feeling,
you vented.
That was good. She didn't give me any, she just gave me an ear.
Oh.
And I think for me, that is the one thing I love about her. In as much as she's younger, but she has this maturity of listening. Oh my goodness, she's good at it.
Okay.
She's good at it.
Yeah, because listening actually is a skill. You know, not everyone has it. You'll be talking and you want to show her that, you know, I feel, oh, okay, but she listens.
She does.
Okay.
She's an amazing listener.
So what do you, as Rohani, as young as you are, what do you bring to this relationship? Apart from, there's that listening bit, but what else do you bring into this relationship the two of you have?
I think what I bring is, open-mindedness.
Right.
Because as much as I love talking to her, I love listening to her. And as much as sometimes it's not even something like serious to talk about, I just tell her how I'm having a rough day and all that.
Yeah.
So I like that what I bring to this relationship, I open my mind.
Okay.
I am free to listen to her because I don't take advice just from anyone because I'm such a closed book.
Right.
So having her just helps me a lot as a person.
So you also sieve, what you hear from other people. So when you get, what do you bring? What do you bring to this relationship?
Well, interesting. Our relationship started, it's almost 5 years, right? Almost 5 years now. And when we were first connecting, I saw a girl, you know, the way you meet someone and you're seeing 1, 2, 3 that really stand out already. Yeah. So I told myself, for the time I'm going to be in this girl's life, number one, I want to bring out all that is within her because she carries so much. Wow. So I was like, I'm going to push this out.
Yes.
Because it needs to be out there.
Yeah.
So I am here to just nurture what she really already has.
Yeah.
I'm not introducing something new into her. She already has it. So mine is to nurture it. That is my number one primary role.
Okay.
And it's a daily thing. There are things that come up, that those that were within already, and we run with it, and I just help nurture, like groom here, tame here, push this, number one. Number two, this generation, I call them my generation as much as I'm not one of them, and I behave like them. But it's a generation that also I have appreciated that their curiosity is to the next level, you know. So I am also coming in as someone who is, I'm coming to nurture, but I'm also coming to allow her bring what she has on the table. Okay. So I give her that space to bring it.
Yes.
I don't come in like I know it all.
Good.
I know much, but not all. So I pick, so I give her, it's like I make her to be more creative and more thinking, and she opens her mind some more. So every day just gives her a chance to open herself more, because it's like, quote unquote, an assignment. You've not updated me anything, you've not told me anything new, or maybe there is this thing. Just an example, she, when I started doing ChatGPT, she was my tutor. You know? So I was like, so how do you do this? Because I know she knows. So I'm giving her the space to throw it to me.
You have something to learn from her.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you allow her to be. You allow yourself to learn from her, because like she said, we don't understand them. We want to talk down, you know. You're supposed to be kind of, you know. You cannot be, I'm just telling you, Rohani, do, because I'm your mentor. So I love that fact that you allow her to be herself. And Rohani, how does that make you feel in terms of, you know, just being yourself when it comes to, no, even before that, there's something you said about, I tell how my day was. Do you speak the same way to your parents?
No, I don't. No, I do not.
Really?
I do not. First thing I love about her is that apparently she knew me when I was 2 years old.
Yeah, because I wanted to know actually how you met.
But I didn't know that. She knew when I was 2 years old, and she recently told me. She knew when I was born, because they are friends with my dad. She's a childhood friend. Right. So she told me, Rohani, when you were born, I always asked about you. So I was like,
The bond. Wow.
And then the first time I ever heard her voice, she was here.
Yeah.
She called me from here.
Yeah.
It was my birthday. And she called me, she told me, "Hi, Rohani." And I was like, "Now who's this lady? What does she want?"
You know, she has a powerful voice.
What does she want? And then I finally got to meet her. My first time was in school.
Yeah.
When she came to minister in school.
Yeah.
And I was like, she has vibes.
I know. Look at her.
Like, she's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe let's give it a try.
All right.
Just like for the fun of it. I can meet her every Sunday. We hug, and she has awesome hugs.
Oh. I'm going to ask for one after this.
Yeah.
I need to confirm that.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I just love a lot of things about her.
Okay.
Because once you hear like, I knew she was a brother, like, oh, so you cared from all that
Right.
time.
Yeah. Already she bonded with you. Even if you didn't bond with her at the time, she did bond with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she existed. But she
yeah.
knew me. She used to check up, and my dad didn't tell me someone was checking up on me.
Because we, as African parents, we don't know things. You know the way you're on phone, you're on phone, and you're like, nitawasalimia. And you're there. So I'm talking to her, and nitamsalimia. Do you know you're there? And I will not tell you that if you said hello.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Don't blame him. Okay, let's talk about this because it's vulnerability, you know, for her to really trust you and open up to you, her innermost, you know. What is the importance of just being vulnerable when it gets to mentorship?
Well, for starters, we all need that space at any given point in time, no matter the age.
Yeah.
And the importance for me would be that I would be able to literally work with her day by day by day.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally updated.
Okay.
So if anything should come up, I would easily pick.
Okay.
Because there's a way we connect.
Yes.
And I have given her this space. If right now, let's say she's dealing with something and she doesn't tell me, I know this is something very serious, because she tells me almost everything. She does. So if she keeps quiet to me, that will be a concern. Because there's a way we have created this. And number two thing about vulnerability, it also, for her to be vulnerable, number one, it's because she's picked that this is a normal adult, because I am vulnerable to her in a way, not 100%.
Yeah.
To some degree.
To protect her from other things.
Exactly.
Right.
But I also create that space to make her appreciate that my younger self, for example, when I was her age, I didn't have a mentor and I blundered. Yeah. So I bring that to help her understand that when I was young, I was not a perfect kid. I was not the best that ever lived. And so that helps her when she does something off. She'll come and say, because she knows when you are young like me, see, you did stuff. Even me today, I've done stuff that I feel I need to talk about. So it just helps us to be able to be open books and also for her to appreciate that imperfect being perfected. There's no perfect. I'm not bringing a perfect me on the table. I'm bringing a me that has had my own share of life. But now the reason I'm intentional with her is because I don't want her to go the path I went. So we bring that on the table and she finds it so easy to speak her mind.
I'm picking confidentiality right there, you know, in terms of for her to trust you, to come back to you with those very sensitive issues that probably she's going through. Then it's about confidence that you've built, isn't it? Do you 100% trust her? That you can confide in her in everything?
I actually do, because I can't even lie to her. I can't, because if I try, if for example something happens, you know, she's spiritual, so she'll dream about it. And she'll come, Rohani, something happened yesterday.
You don't dream about me.
So Rohani, I had this dream, because like recently we had an issue with our help. And I didn't tell her about it because I was like, you know, it's not necessary.
It's petty, it's minor.
Rohani, I had a dream. What did your house help do? And then I was like, God, now how do you know about that?
Wow.
So I just had to tell her. And she's like, yeah, I knew something was wrong. And why didn't you tell me? I was like, I didn't think it was that important.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow.
She told me she was scolding me in the dream. Rohani, nilikupasha kwa hiyo dream. I was like, what?
And it's not from your mom, not your dad?
No.
Oh, wow.
And it was like a random Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
She just calls me, hello, Rohani, how are you? Small talk, small talk. So I had this dream. And I was like, So your house help did this and this and this, and you came home late. Why? I was like, Nashami, that was a dream.
See? So here you treat very carefully with a very spiritual one. You treat very carefully, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just wondering, with all this, that because you have a very strong relationship, I can actually tell. Even when you walked in, I thought this is a mother and daughter. I kept asking you, are you sure? Because you're almost even looking alike, apart from the complexion. Yeah. So I'm just wondering, how often do you check on each other? Do you check in? Do you those interactions? How often does that happen?
On a date?
Well, yeah. Number one, we kind of, because there's something I run. Rather I do, where I do devotions and send to people on my whatever.
Yeah.
So she's one of them, of course. So by default, that is a first interaction every day.
Right.
But beyond that, we check on each other daily. If, trust you me, if, well, I get busy, I'm the busy one in this story.
Yes.
Right? I'm the elder one. You won't relate, don't worry. But sometimes, even if I'm busy, I'll always find she chatted me, she looked for me. So if it doesn't happen, I am like, yo, wow. If we've not chatted today, I'll have to call.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll have to call.
So it's on a daily.
Yeah, we are used to. The only thing that we don't do, of course, daily is the meetups.
Yes.
We try to do it at least every month.
Okay.
Every month we must meet physically.
Okay.
But at least for social,
online
yeah,
and
we
all
do it
that.
daily.
Oh,
We daily
wow.
check on each other.
Fantastic. And what is it that stood out for you, or what surprised you the most when you found her? You had a mentor. What is this one thing that surprised you? You're like, hiya, kumbe having a mentor is like this.
First of all, I guess her balance. Let me talk about her balance. When it's time for scolding, there is no friendship. There is no friendship. If you've done wrong, you've done wrong.
Yeah.
Forget that the ice cream you've eaten and all that, you've done wrong.
Yeah.
And then she snaps like in 2 minutes, then we're back to besties.
Ooh, okay.
So I was like, okay, this is interesting. The first time.
But what I'm wondering, that can happen even with a parent. Why is it that probably both of you can? Why is it that it's not even easy to open up to us? Because I also have a Gen Z like you. But opening up, probably you'll open up more to her, like you said, than your parent. Yet your parent will do the same thing, scold you, and then of course, come, mommy. Why is it easier here than with your parents?
Because I guess it's just like the relationship built on like friendship basis. There is the parent-child relationship, and then there's this one, the friendship one.
Yeah.
But then there was also the boundary. So I guess that's what makes it so easy.
Okay.
And plus the fact that I can just go to her and tell her anything, and she would give me the side eye. Because I know she's online.
Yeah.
She won't give me the side. I would be like, no, what are you thinking doing that? To just listen. Oh, that's what you want. Okay. That's just what she does.
Yeah.
Or if she doesn't answer my text, I have to spam her because she acts like she's the busiest person on earth.
And yet, even you're busy in your own way.
Yeah, even me, I'm busy.
We've talked about something very important. I was coming to that question, which I really love. Boundaries. How do you create boundaries? And is it important to have, even with this kind of relationship, very robust, beautiful relationship, but is it still important to have boundaries?
Yes, it is. It is important because number one, we started from where we have built a base.
Yes.
She can reach me anytime about anything that is settled.
Yes.
And so I think for me, that is how I begin it, to create that space for this mentee to know that I can access her about anything and anytime. But once we establish that, now the boundaries come in place. For example, now that I'm working, and for now she's soon going to college, so she's been just at home.
Yeah.
And for example, according to her, if she chats me, she expects me to respond.
Yeah.
Like, you're online, can't you respond?
Real time. Yeah.
Please make them understand that we can be online, but we can't can't chat, you know. Thank you.
Very true.
And initially, I used to try to keep up, you know, like, let me just respond. Let me respond.
The conversation doesn't stop.
Yeah, it's not stopping. You know, adults, I'll reach out and say, hi, Sally, how are you? I wanted to inquire this and this. Are you available this time? I finished my everything. This was, hi, how are you? I'm good, and I'm thinking, Lord, energy levels. So I helped her understand, like, I will respond when I can. I am busy right now. So now that she knows. And actually our code language, if she texts something and I'm busy, I will react to that emoji. For her, that's a message sent.
Okay.
She knows, she's busy.
Yeah.
Because if she's not, she will respond.
Oh.
So that is one thing we try to do, I try to do. But also boundaries in terms of, she can access me anytime that is given, about anything that is given. But there are times when even there are things she'll tell me, and it's rare though, but there are times I'll tell her, for this one, I'll have to include your dad.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, go talk to dad or mom about this. Not that I don't want, but I want them to be also part of it. So please go to dad, go to mom. Okay. Yes, you can tell me anything, but I'm the one to draw the line. Like, for this one, take to the other side.
And on that, really, because you're already on that, how then do you give her constructive feedback? Because like you're saying, she's also young and we don't want to break their hearts and discourage them. How do you give her constructive feedback? And she's going to tell us how she receives feedback. Yeah. Now,
even beyond the mentorship, back home, I am usually called the tough auntie.
Yes.
When I love wholeheartedly. But when I close my eyes, I close them fully. But I'm closing them in love.
Yes.
So there are times, let's picture a scenario where maybe she's done something wrong, or not the way I would have expected of her.
Yeah.
She knows this very well. I'll call it out. I tell her, Rohani, no, that's not right. Yeah. And I won't just tell her that's not right. Yeah. I'll tell her how it ought to be.
Okay. You give solutions as well.
Yes. So I'll tell her, you did this. I don't think this is the right thing. 1, 2, 3, because at this. And one thing I love telling her, in everything, I am raising a wholesome woman. Yeah. I want to empower you. I want you to be of impact. Absolutely. It's beyond us. It's about the other young girls you mentor and the society you're going to represent. So everything I am correcting, it's beyond us. So we are looking at the next person or the next impact. But there are times she does amazing things, and lazima we
proud moments.
We celebrate. We go out for ice cream.
I've heard about that.
And go and celebrate, because I mean it goes a long way. One of my love languages is words of affirmation. And someone told me it's easy for you to give out who you are. So if I love that, it's easy for me to give to the next person. So I will always acknowledge it. It is as simple things as I love that at her age, when she sends texts, she writes full words and puts their apostrophes right and the full stops and the capital letter when beginning a sentence.
Asante sana.
I also appreciate that.
And you have to tell us what is, if you know, IYK, those things you write.
If you know, you know. Yeah?
What? I love that you as a Gen Z, that's how she communicates. Communication is important. We will come to that. Yeah. So she communicates fully. I love that.
And I must acknowledge that. Yes. So I am in 2 dimensions. I will acknowledge and appraise what is good. And when we see something amiss, we point it out and we redirect on how we should do. Okay. And sometimes actually when we redirect, we give ourselves, I give her a time frame.
Yeah, grace period.
And the beauty of it, she takes correction so well.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what I wanted to ask. So if you've said it, she takes feedback very well. That is important. How has she come now? You have been a student, so she's been with you in your academic life as well. Yes. How has she mentored you or shaped you when it came to your academics?
For starters, when I used to have a problem with this word "you are," so I used to forget to put the apostrophe there when I'm combining it. She will always point it out. Rohani, grammar. Even if it's in the WhatsApp group, she will point it out there. Rohani, grammar. Yes. So I'm like, oh God. But in academics, every time I opened school when it was opening day, I used to call her and she would pray for me.
Oh.
So that was like my prayer for the town.
Yeah.
Couldn't touch me then.
Oh.
But yeah, she used to pray for. I remember there's a time I was having a hard time in school. I was in Form 2.
Form 2, yeah.
Yeah, I was having a hard time.
Yeah, Form 2.
Yeah, I know, Form 2.
And she came to preach. And then she finished and then she went to the staff. I followed her and I just cried.
Oh.
I remember that time. And she prayed and she talked to my dad and all that. And then at least I had energy to finish the rest of the term.
Yeah.
So I think she's been very, very helpful in my academics. She prays for me. She checks up. She used to ask teachers, how's Rohani doing? How's Rohani doing? I was like, wow, pressure.
Yeah. Because at home you're being checked and then you have this mentor friend also you don't want to disappoint.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, pressure. But there was no like, no, Rohani, you have to get an A. There was none like that. It was like, what have you gotten? It was like this and this. And I was like, okay, what was the problem? I was like, this subject. She was like, hey, Rohani, that subject,
Yeah.
So it was like really a really good motivation for me because I was like, let me do this well. I go and show Nashami. And
I know. Yeah. Oh, then the ice cream treat, of course.
Well, the ice cream.
For you, instead of, apart from chatting, and what else makes this relationship purposeful? Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something about this girl. This girl is such an eloquent speaker.
Okay.
I picked that from time immemorial. And I looked at it and said, this one I want to, because I do lots of speaking engagements in different spaces. So I said, I'll start tagging her along. Okay. Because that is her. It's not something we are bathing, it's already within, so that we bring it out.
Right.
And for that, it helps us get to spaces with her, and she sees me doing it. She learns a few things here and there, and it is so interesting that I've come to realize somehow there's so much that we correlate. Okay, we have similar passions in a few things. Okay, and so now I've decided to emphasize there so that I push that. Right. More than our ice cream dates, more than our WhatsApp chats and meetups and sleepovers. There's much more we can do. So now I'm geared to just helping push that out. Okay. She's one girl that there's a day I was going to visit a juvenile facility. She took me. She said, let's go do this. And she's been asking me, we need to go back. Now she's the one pushing me, we go back. So I think I love that it's beyond what we have already. So much is coming up. And one thing I always feel, unless otherwise stated, I think I want when I am, I'm in my 70s or even 80s, I want to be referring people to her. Like, have you encountered Rohani? She's an amazing speaker. She can handle this, she can do this. Because that is one thing, and even the parents know, I always tell them, I want to push her in this area because this is her. Yes. And that is my assignment, and I'll ensure we get there.
Wow, because it's like you're passing the mantle, right? Yeah. I'm just wondering, probably even our viewers and listeners wondering as well, is there a difference between a counselor and a mentor?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yes. A mentor is more of, you have a roadmap that you're helping this person walk along to a certain destination. So you're guiding them there. But a counselor, it's more of opening somebody to who they are so that they can deal with themselves wholesomely. So a counselor is not bringing solutions to the table. Yes. But a mentor is putting everything, solutions, queries, direction, like accountability, and lifting them when they fall and just keeping going because there's a destination we are headed. Okay.
I love that. And, with that, then I'll come back to you, Rohani, just after this break that we're going to take a very short one. Just for you to tell us what accountability really looks like in this very beautiful relationship, okay? So don't go too far. We still have so much more to unpack with the beautiful ladies with beautiful names in studio with me this morning on Matters Mentorship. Don't go too far, and we'll be right back after this break to talk on Matters Accountability. Send in your questions and also your concerns, feedback on 20316 SMS line, 0786 316 316, our WhatsApp line. We'll be right back.
I am Hudson Shege. In my active life, I used to be an accountant. I used to work with an insurance broking company. And I'm married. with 7 daughters, and 4 are married, and 3 are still waiting. They are all grown up. But here I am with my wife and one of the daughters. I'm a small farmer, a small-scale farmer. I grow this ordinary food, maize and beans. I also keep some cows. I look after them. I'm also a small tea holder in Muranga, where I originally came from. So I am involved here and there. The word of God says faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. And since I was attending Sunday services, the sermons I had encouraged me. Also the fellowship of brethren, where people are encouraged. Constant reading the word of God, constant praying. And since when we were in school, in fact, there was a time we could even wake up very early in the morning, go to the adjacent bush in our school where we could pray freely, shouting. And that is what made the foundation of my salvation. The more I saw the preachers, John Hagee, T.D. Jakes, Joyce Meyer, and many, many more. In fact, I don't know whether the Israeli people are where we are today. So if it is the time to preach the gospel, it is now. If there is a time when people should turn and pray God, it is this time, so that God may heal our land.
We invite you to become a partner with us by making a donation to M-Pesa Paybill 316 with your phone number as the account number, or SMS the word partner to 20316, and we'll be glad to guide you through.
Haba na haba hujaza kibaba. If I give a shilling, you give a shilling. Family media will get 2 shillings. So the more they would give, the more the work of God would continue. I would tell those who do it to do it, and those who have not started giving to do it for God's glory.
Right, welcome back after that beautiful break. And before the break, we're talking about, matters accountability. I said when we come back, we'll be asking Rohani about how accountability really looks like in her relationship with Nashami. But before we get that, then we also have great feedback from our live audience. I can see someone saying a very good conversation, and indeed it is important to have mentors from a very young age, which some of us did not get from our parents. Thank you so much for that feedback, and we get back to the discussion. It's on you, Rohani. So tell us about how accountability looks like between you and your mentor.
My mentor, she might look fun. She's very, very strict. Really, really strict. She's stricter than my mom, actually. As much as I tell you, I'll tell her everything. She's stricter than my mom.
Yeah. Is that what you call bombastic? Right.
But I guess in this relationship, accountability looks like me owning up, for example, because I think I had a challenge with that, like accepting, like, I've made a mistake,
right.
Let me take it. But how? There's nothing like that. For example, let's say I do something wrong. When I'm like, Aki, please, may she forget, she doesn't forget.
Crossing your fingers like this. Pray.
She doesn't forget. She'll give you like a day or two, but she'll call. She'll be like, Rohani, what was up that day? Why are you acting like that? And I'll be like, Nashami, I thought you were... No! And she can shout, actually. Don't let the pretty face fool you.
Yeah.
So I guess to me, accountability is taking my responsibility of my actions.
Okay.
And that's one thing I've learned from her. And I think so, yeah.
Okay. My question, Nashami, would be probably, is she your only mentee, or do you have others? And generally, how does accountability look like to you? What do you expect from your mentees, if at all you have others? And also red flags in your relationship with your mentees, apart from her. Yeah.
Well, I have a number of mentees. Gosh, there are so many. Let's just work with that. There are so many.
Yeah.
But I would say, if you'd give me right now to tell me the ones I'm actively in their lives, they could be around 20.
Wow.
Yeah, around 20. Most of them are ladies, but I have a few young men too that I'm mentoring.
Yeah.
Accountability to me from her and even the other mentees would be, number one, just in the same way she has said about owning up. I am the kind of person that would give you an assignment, a task, and we will have to revisit, and we'll need feedback. Because why did I give it to you if you don't give me feedback, or if you don't do it?
Yeah.
Because then that means something is amiss.
Right.
So that is number one thing. I always expect feedback. If you don't, I'll look for it because it's needed.
You have to give it.
Yes. Why did we begin in the first place? But also the whole place of I expect or I desire of them, because, and I tell them this.
Yeah.
I didn't come to you and say, can you be my mentee? You came to me and asked, can you be my mentor? Or some of them, the relationships just grew.
Yeah.
But for you to be this confident to be around me and trusting me, it's because you decided. So you brought yourself in this. And while you are in this and you have allowed me play this role.
There are rules to be?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Rules of engagement.
Rules of engagement.
And heaven is my witness. She will attest. There are times I tell them, if you feel this is it, by all means, I will release you with so much grace.
Do you have a, like you meet all of them together at one point? Do you ever have that? As a group?
We began a group.
Okay.
We call ourselves Royalty Family.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Royalty Family. Royalty to the world.
Yeah.
So this group becomes more of a place now we can be, and it also even helps them now to meet, to connect.
Yeah.
Because most of them are girls from different schools. Because most of them I met them in high school.
Okay.
Most of my mentees. So we've come together as a group where we have active every Tuesday, like every Tuesdays we meet up. And then now that space allows us to have communication and conversations every time. And yes, we meet. Actually today when we were coming, I told Rohani, I think next month I need to meet you guys. I've missed you people. So we try to have the physical meetups. Not everyone shows up, but at least that helps them gel.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we also, now it's easier. Let's say maybe I addressed something with Rohani.
Yeah.
And I feel the rest need to be part of this. So that gives me that space to even now address it with the entire team. But I do it, we are a team, but I still do it individual with each one. I have a personal relationship with each one of them.
Okay.
But now we can always come together as a team.
Awesome. I'm seeing someone online actually asking you, Rohani, that what do you hope to achieve by the end of this, mentorship? And does it have an end, or is it lifelong?
Do I have a choice for it? And I don't think it has.
Because I had someone say, when I'm 70, so you can imagine how you'll still be doing it.
I don't think it can end.
Okay.
Because even if it does, like from her place to my place, even in the village, it's like a walking distance. She can always come.
Stuck for life.
So I don't really think I have a choice.
Yeah, but what do you hope then to achieve? Apart from what you've achieved, still, looking at the future, what do you hope to achieve?
I hope to achieve something like her. Like I could just bring together young girls who, I don't know how, but we all automatically connect and build friendships.
Okay.
Because as for now, I actually have a mentee. I actually got one.
Oh,
yeah,
wow. What age?
I think she's 17 and she's in Dumbay Girls.
She's in school.
She's in school.
So you've cleared your...
I met her during a mission with Nashami. And I am her mentor.
So does someone come up to you and ask you, can you be my mentor? Something like that?
Sort of.
Okay.
It was sort of the thing. But she didn't ask me.
You just look at the person and...
Not really. The school chaplain asked me.
Okay.
Hello. And she checks up on me a lot. Even yesterday.
Oh, that is good. You see,
Nashami told me.
fruits of your... By God's grace.
My sister.
That is fantastic. I'm just wondering, like, Okay. Anyway, looking at this relationship as well, what do you hope to deliver, through this mentorship? Apart from, you said you wanted to even pass the mantle to her. What else?
I think my fulfillment in mentorship comes when I get to interact with them in different spaces, mostly spaces that they were not confident to get to.
Okay.
That is to me such a fulfillment. So when I behold this girl getting into those spaces, achieving some of the dreams I literally dream, not that I have for her, I dream them. I have dreamt a few dreams about her in some spaces. God, let her get there. Now that will be so fulfilling because I know where she's coming from. I know the hurdles she has had to overcome, and now she's getting there. So that would be a fulfillment. But beyond that, I think also just in the place of seeing, because like I said, I missed out on a mentor. I'm getting to do this.
Right.
So it's like I have broken a cycle. So no other young girl that comes her way should miss out on mentorship.
Okay.
And I think that's why at 70 I'll still be putting check.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that will be.
So she was right that stuck for life. Love that. And you had talked about or touched on you in your group. Then you have also boys, right?
Yes.
How different is it to mentor girls, versus boys, and are they as vulnerable as the girls?
The boys. Of course, boys don't talk too much, definitely. They don't chat me 24/7 like some people here. But I love that when they come to you, men generally, if a man tells you they want to talk, you drop everything, right?
Yes.
Because they don't easily talk. So they would reach out. The ones that I have actually 3 and they are still in school. So during the holidays, you'd hear one, the mother tells me, so-and-so said that this holiday he wants to hang out with you. I'm like, yes, I'll create time. Because I'm like, this is important. How are they as open? Not so much. They would only speak that which is really concerning them. But I also love the place that they are vulnerable. They don't shy away. We've created that rapport. So if they have to speak, they put everything on the table. They don't edit nothing. They just put it raw. Of course, girls, we are a bit clingy and all that. But then they're like, hi.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one of them who told me, we went to pick him school with the mom. Then I'm excited. I hadn't seen him for long. Like, yay! Auntie hugs Tena. Like, oh, yeah, absolutely.
I've remembered.
But we have a good relationship. Like one of them, I knew him when he was, I think in grade 1. Right now he's in Form 4.
Wow.
So we have walked the journey literally. And he trusts me. He tells me stuff that he doesn't tell the mother. And sometimes it's like, I need you to talk to mom. Like WhatsApp, then he tells me, like, okay, I'll see how I'll talk to her. And I tell the mother, you are not going to ask him, but this is what your son says. So I'm glad that as much as they are not as clingy, those ones, when they have to talk, everything on the table.
Because there's this group, the royalty, is it? Then how does peer mentoring, how is it different? Because I believe, do they also mentor each other?
Yeah, they're into each other's lives.
You are, right, because that's also mentorship, is it? Peer mentorship. How is it different from traditional, and either of you can pick if you don't have an answer. How then is it different from the traditional top-down mentorship?
I think the traditional is very intimidating. Like because you people, let me say you people.
You guys, we've been bunched up together. And
you older ones, you older ones are always like, I've been there, I've done that. This is how it's supposed to go.
In our times.
But just the peer one is more of like, you're going through that. Okay, let's see how we can go through it together. Because they've never been there, they don't have a solution, but they really want to help.
Okay.
Like you.
So they're more empathetic with you, you think?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The difference between that peer mentoring and for us guys, the traditional.
Yeah. I think we have an assignment, the older generation. Fact, Kubali. We have an assignment because it's okay that we had our times, but this is not our times. It's their time. And the reason why they would gear towards the peer mentors is because of what she said, you know, they connect, they understand, they walk with them, you know. So I would say the top down a little bit, we need to ease it. We've been too rigid. If we really want to impact, then we need to loosen up kidogo.
Yes.
We need to connect them. We need to, you know, we need to make them feel like we are working this together.
Right.
And it's okay even at my age, when she comes to me about something and I don't know, because there are times I don't, I'll tell her, let me research on that.
Okay.
Let me go study or ask someone, whatever. Don't just behave like we know it all. It makes them feel like, yo, I'm talking to pros. Mimi, who am I? How can I even appear there?
They can even withdraw.
Exactly. And also when I said earlier, the whole place of painting a perfect me. A perfect me, how would they come to tell me their faults?
Yeah.
She would rather go to her peers because she's sure they're also dealing with that.
Yeah.
But now if we come to us, then we need also to lower our guard. We are not like exposing ourselves 100%, but we just lower it for them to feel.
But also have flaws.
So they also deal with stuff. Oh, so if she's hurt, she cries.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So if she's, she can also get angry.
You are known for that, by the way, just in case you forgot that. Yeah, you can get angry.
Yeah.
And she can shout.
Yeah, I know, right? So I think for me, the difference between the two is that we are very rigid.
Yeah.
And we need to loosen up.
Okay, we need to loosen up as, you know. Jen, we are Jen what? Jen that one. Anyway, I'm sure you're not always bubbly. Are there times that you just feel slow when it comes to mentorship? You just, I don't feel this. And how do you motivate yourself to go back to your friend and mentor? Do you have those moments?
I feel like having a mentor, like you're not forced to always speak.
Okay.
Like, you know, I think most people who don't have mentors are like they think that kila siku nimwambie mashida. That's not the case.
Okay.
So if there are times that I just feel like I don't want, you know, a lot of things, I just say hi, how are you doing? Like that, and she liked my message.
And she also understand that. Do you also understand her language? Like he or she means ataki story mob. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. Because there are times when, like when she's in her energy, our phones. The only time we'll stop chatting is when we are calling. That is when she has all the energy. But there are times. Like now, the devotion that I share, if I see an emoji reaction, like, this is a quiet day, and it's fine. When she's energized, we will pick up. Okay. I also get quiet sometimes, right?
Everyone has their moments, isn't it?
So we both understand that dimension. But like you asked, there are those mentees that literally, quote unquote, take a break on me. And it's not because they don't want this mentorship thing anymore. No. But you just feel the energy levels are telling you, I need a break, I need space. And I respect that.
And it's okay.
And I'm always, and what I do is I make them know, when you can talk, welcome back. Yeah. Let's pick it up from
the
where
door is open.
Always.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Because I imagine this, our children, they can just imagine, oh, so you don't want to talk to me? Okay, ciao, bye. When it comes to conflict and misalignment, because that happens, how do you navigate that?
Conflict, wow. Yeah, right. I have had to work on me so that I can handle conflicts well with her. Yes. Because I know the original me. Patience levels, 0. So when I got into mentorship, I realized that is the first thing I need to work on. Okay. Just being patient with people. Okay. And understanding that they will make mistakes, because I make them too. And allowing them to learn from them and be there. Okay. So that is one thing I had to learn. And that has helped me so far, because when things go south, I won't be quick to be like, isn't Igani? We have done this. Total. It seems like she didn't want to grow. I'm done. Yeah. I just calm myself down and I would reach out to help understand. Okay. Why? Yeah. What's up? Okay, really? Okay. Sometimes it would warrant even a physical meetup. Okay. Like, let's meet and talk. Or we'll do those long phone calls and just talk until we exhaust it all. Because I value the relationship so much that I won't let the conflict last for long. I'll be quick to want to solve. But it is constructive in the sense, by the time we have sorted this, none of us is countenance, it may change, like you're just like, no. All of us like, okay, wow. Nice. Let's continue. Let's pick it up from there.
Okay.
But I have had to work on me being
First.
patient with people.
Yeah.
And that has really helped me a lot.
Okay. And probably we just want to know, Rohan, how do you like or appreciate when for your conflict to be managed or handled when there's conflict? What is your preference?
If I'm being honest, my preference is let's just forget about it. Let's not go back there. Like Isha. Like let's just forget it. But she doesn't get that.
Yeah.
She will want it resolved.
Yes.
She wants it resolved. Like for example, if we're arguing on WhatsApp, on call we shouldn't do that.
It comes back.
Like on call, if I say hi, you're supposed to be like hi, Ron, not like you know. If we're arguing on text, on call is different. It's a different platform.
Yeah.
But she doesn't get that. So I've learned. It has forced me to learn how to just own up and be like, okay, let's sit and talk.
Okay.
What's happening? ABC. We've sorted it. Okay.
Let me just say something.
Sure.
There's a case scenario. The last time I hosted them at my place.
Okay.
So we had agreed on the times when they were to come because they need to go back home in good time.
Right.
So we had agreed on a time, and of course they didn't come on time. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
So I have done all the cooking
By yourself.
I thought they would come and help me to malizie. Everything was ready, but hawajafika. So when they got in, they are coming, and then as I told them, everyone is coming, they want to hug. I said, I'm not hugging anyone, just get into the house. And they were getting in. I could see the confusion.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to anyone.
Yeah.
Got in and then go to the kitchen. Then I called one, like, come, let's set the table and everything. And then after that, I start when we were about to eat. Then I'm hugging everyone, like come, karibu, karibu.
Yeah.
For me, that's communication already.
Yeah.
But what I try to do is to let them know, because I believe in the place of when there's a conflict and we need to address it. It's beyond the now, because I want to build. I'm building virtues. I'm building values in them. You know, and I need them to understand. For example, time is of issue.
Yeah.
If someone tells you let's meet at 8, don't show up at 10 or don't send an apology at 9:40. Doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You'll get out there, you'll mess it in the corporate world when you're out there. So I'm looking at that space, so we need to sort it. I'm trying to justify why I have to deal with that matter.
And I appreciate that, because even coming here, oh God, it was before time. And I'm like, so when you talk about that, I can actually attest to that. It is indeed true. And you know, someone is asking, what strategies then do you use? Someone is asking online that, what strategy do you use to just reignite the enthusiasm that you talked about when someone just goes low on energy? How do you reignite them? Yeah.
Well, I am intentional in the place of sometimes I feel when someone has gone quiet, they feel a little bit ashamed to come back. They're like, because I didn't explain myself, how do I just show up? I'll pick my phone and call.
Yeah.
I'm the one who will reach out. I didn't keep quiet first, you did, but I'll reach out. That will be number one. And when I reach out, I won't ask why you are quiet. I'll begin on an easy note.
Okay.
Of course, I've missed you. Yeah, so I'll begin from there. Like, when can we meet up? Okay, I've missed you. It's been a minute. So that I ease the tension.
Yes.
They don't come back feeling like I have to report myself.
Yes.
I have to explain myself. And I would not ask. Unless you bring it up.
Yes.
So that is because clearly you didn't go quiet because we had something pending. So I would not ask that. We just pick it up from there. But now as the conversation goes on and the relationship goes on, I also sometimes would point out in the place of, it is okay if you feel you want to take a break. It's very okay. It's okay. I won't judge. And whenever you want to come back, just come back in.
Yeah.
I won't put a wall to you because you left. So I don't push to ask questions, and I'll be the first one to reach out.
Oh yeah. How do you then? How do you, Rani, how do you like give feedback to her? Because she told us about the constructive feedback that she gives, but how do you also give feedback? Because it's you also have feedback about her.
Yeah.
How do you give it to her?
I guess I just tell her. I really just tell her. I'm just like honest. If there's something wrong, if there's something she has done wrong, which is very rare, but if there's something she's done wrong, I just tell her.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of communication and just understanding each other's perspective, and I guess just that.
As you know, we're coming towards the end of this very amazing conversation, but before then, Nashami, I just want to know, is it possible, or has it ever happened that a mentee outgrows or outdoes the mentor? Has it happened? Does it happen?
It has severally.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it has. And I think the first time it happened, it took me, it got me off. I was like, why is she backing out?
Yeah.
Kwani, what have I not done right? See that we were okay.
Yeah.
And it was that was actually I was journeying with some lady, a spiritual mentorship, and the next time I see someone else is mentoring her, and I'm like, you're mine. Where are you going?
Yeah.
It really took I remember I had to ask my mentor. I told her, I don't understand. Why would she?
Yeah.
So she asked in terms of, did you have any misunderstanding? No. No. And then it's like, it's okay. You know why?
Yeah.
Okay, for her, she told me, the only one that is stuck with you for life is your flesh and blood. And she taught me one thing. She told me, love them, own the journey, but don't be extra attached.
Okay.
Because if they choose to leave, it will affect you big time.
But just like parents, even our biological parents, it happens.
Yeah. So after that first incident, I started learning the ropes.
Okay.
And I understand, because there's a lady who and it's not all that will come and say, hey, I feel like it's time.
Right.
Okay. You know.
Okay.
But when I notice and I'll reach out and I realize it's not as it was before, I am keen to release.
Okay.
I'm very keen to release so that she doesn't go, he doesn't go feeling I cannot access her ever again. Because we might have finished the mentorship journey, but if we build a friendship, it can continue.
It continues.
Just that I'm not mentoring.
Just like Rohani had said. And Rohani, your parting shot, please, as we get to the end of this show, as we wrap it up.
I want to speak about myself, about being a mentee of Nashami.
Yes.
And I want to speak about my journey, and it has been rather eventful, I will say that.
Yeah.
Full of ups and downs, but I have loved it. I never thought, I'm such a closed book that I used to deal with everything on my own. Something is up, I'll deal with it, and I do deal with it. But like actually having her in my life has taught me that it's okay to speak up sometimes.
Okay.
It's okay to tell someone I'm feeling, you know, this way and this way. I don't have to have it all together.
Okay.
Like I could always ask for help. And I think that's the best thing I've gotten from this journey.
Okay.
And I absolutely love it.
Wow. Is that at that point, is that where you say some type of way? I was feeling some type of way. Okay. Shami, your parting shot, to parents, speak to the parents, speak to these young people about the importance, maybe wrap it up with the importance of mentorship.
Yeah, I think I would say, someone said, no, it's a Nigerian proverb.
Right.
That what the elders see when they are sitting down, if you stand up, younger you, standing, or even on a tree, you won't see it. That's a Nigerian proverb.
Oh, yeah?
Meaning, it's important. Mentorship is key. I pray that every young person would embrace this. And mentorship is in diverse ways.
Okay.
You can have someone that is mentoring you on matters corporate, you're into the corporate world, matters academics, matters spiritual, matters relationships, marriage, different aspects. But there are people who have gone ahead of you. They have... I tell young people, I have made enough mistakes as a young person on your behalf. Okay. So you don't have to make them.
You don't have to go back, right? Just a very quick question, which someone has asked, when it comes to, do you also mentor on, what do you call it, careers and all that, or do you, give them out to someone who can be able to mentor them on careers and all that very quickly?
I do on a small scale.
All right.
But I have people that I partner with, that I work with, that are literally, that is what they are focused on.
Fantastic.
Like I referred her to one of my friends that is an academic coach.
Awesome. What a beautiful conversation. I don't know if you guys have felt what I've felt about this conversation or are feeling it, but thank you so much for making time. Rohani and Nashami, beautiful names, of course, beautiful ladies, and a very beautiful impactful conversation. Thank you so much for your time, the feedback, just giving us your time and being part of this beautiful conversation. I want to say asante sana to our partners also who ensure that we are here for the last 26 years. I also keep saying that 26 good years. You have a friend working with you. Like, I think it's a very permanent one, like this relationship right here that we're talking about. So we want to say a very big thank you, asante sana, for that. And if you want to be part of this beautiful community that is impacting lives through such stories, then you can do that by sending the word partner to 20316, which is our SMS line, or 0786 316 316. That is our WhatsApp line. And also, if you want to support this particular ministry, you can do that by sending your support to paybill number 316 316, and the account number shall be your telephone number. See you again next week on Family Matters, Tuesday through to Thursday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. for more amazing and impactful conversation. Bye for now, and God bless you.